Hi, welcome to Once Upon a Game.
I
This is season 2 or season 3, episode 2 of Once Upon a Game, the role playing game show. Are you making the dice right now, Primark?
I'm trying to see how it works. I think it works.
Okay, you can actually drag the dice out in a little bit. So,
But they're
anyways,
not-
for those who don't know, this is my role playing game one shot show where we for a couple hours we would just play a one shot of something of a setting or a system, and then we could kind of talk about it a little bit. And tonight we're playing Fiasco. Fiasco is one of my favorite games. It's by Jason Morningstar. And Fiasco is a game about characters with super high ambition and really, really, really poor impulse control. It's almost like a generic system for drama stuff because what you can do is you can get these free things called play sets, and they have different ideas and combinations of fictional characters. If you see like any kind of like Coen Brothers movie theme is there, Jurassic Park, alien invasions, any kind of like wacky, crazy movie kind of thing is available. And we chose one of these playsets today. The one we chose is Home Invasion, which is about really, really, really angry homeowner association people in sort of like terrible suburbia of America. So if you've ever seen something like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good homeowners association movie. If there's anyone that does, I guess Burn After Reading is pretty close. It's kind of just like a menial, like a very, very, very just white bread kind of place. And then like with all these like characters that are trying to like be really greedy or super ambitious, and things just go horribly wrong with their plans. That's what we're gonna be doing today. We're all gonna be making it up together as we do setup, and we're gonna figure out who our characters are and what they need and what they want and all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to do some scenes, and then about halfway through the game, things kind of fall apart and explode, and it's called a tilt. It's built into the game, and then we kind of play out after things explode, and that kind of thing is that's just going to be what we're going to do today. So that's sort of the overview of Fiasco. Fiasco is a great game if you've never played a role-playing game before as well. If you're interested, it's not. I mean, it's not Dungeons and Dragons. It's not like but it's a really good like story game, like improvisational exercise game. It's a lot of fun. So, thank you everybody, and let's go around and meet our guest today. So, starting with the right over here is Primark. Primark, how are you doing today?
I am good, honestly. I am slightly sick, but feeling way better than I was earlier.
You're live.
I gave a solid maybe to be able to make it tonight, but I feel quite nice. Barely sick. But yeah, yesterday I posted the latest Dungeon World creative thread, so anyone who feels like it can head on over to there, make a monster or magic item for the prompt there, and possibly win a copy of The Perilous Wilds by Laplack and Brimstone. So the Dungeon West Marches world.
Yeah, awesome.
Cool.
That's really cool. I was actually reading that today at work when things finally died down. It's really awesome. I'm definitely going to be contributing to it, even though I have the prize. I just want to do it because it's fun and it's a cool creative exercise. So thank you for that.
There's one monster that like really stands out to me. A tree that is also a lich, which is crazy.
Oh, so it's
How
always
does that
so it can be
work?
reborn.
Yeah, it's like the oldest tree in the forest, which is part of the prompt, that had its soul ripped out from it, and now it's like this undead, like evil tree that wants to kill everything. That is,
Oh,
so
nice.
Cool.
that's just something that one of the players put in.
Predictably, the tree also has sorcerer's powers, and it does the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
It's like an evil
It
Yggdrasil.
does have the
Older
magical
spells and stuff like
tag.
that.
Yeah, like a really,
That's
really. It's like an evil world tree.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
one of its moves is cast
Cool.
an ancient spell of withering or death.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
There we go.
It's very like fairy tale-y.
Very.
Awesome. Nanosphere, what's up, man?
Not much, not much. I didn't feel like coming on today because I felt a bit, down. But after a few things, I felt much better and decided that I could stand being on show and showing my meat on screen and having other people look at it.
Aw. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you're feeling better and happy to have you here, Nana. So, and last but certainly not least, Adam, Dark Lavender.
Yes.
What's up, buddy?
It has been an eternity since I've been on Once Upon a Game, and I'm so glad to be back, and hopefully I'll be on with the greater frequency, because
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know it's been a while.
Yeah.
But I know it's partially it's probably my fault too. Between finishing up season 2, I've had my parents visit me. I took a break. I always take a week off between the seasons because I just did 13 weeks straight of 3 times a week of games plus other random games. Like I wanted a break, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
And so it's been kind of hard getting things back. And then I've had computer troubles a couple times. I wanted to stream.
Yeah, exactly.
It kind of like tonight, like the last time I wanted to play Fiasco and we couldn't do it. That was because I got a virus on my computer. Like that never happens. And then today we're starting to boot up Fiasco. It's like the world was telling me, Eric, don't play Fiasco. Well, you know what? Screw you, world. We're playing Fiasco.
Fiasco's awesome.
Yeah. So
you could always say that you were having a fiasco playing Fiasco.
Yeah, for sure. So, all right. So we're gonna move over to the game screen and we're gonna get ready to get started. Before we get started, we're gonna read the intro to the game. I'd like one of you guys to do that. But before that, I'm also going to discuss the big rule that will trump all other rules. That's the X card. If we're ever uncomfortable with the subject matter that someone introduces or like an idea, don't be afraid to speak up. As a group, it's important that you feel safe and everything's kind of like hitting what we want. Because if someone's taking the game in a weird direction, and you're like, I'm not really okay with introducing sexual dolphins, or like I don't know, whatever it is that comes up. I want you to be free to explore and like push things that you want to see in a game, because that's the point of this game. This game will only work if you incorporate things from your imagination and get invested in it. But at the same time, I want you to be safe, and I want everyone to feel safe. And it's no hard feelings. Like don't feel like you're hurting someone by saying that, hey, your idea is not very comfortable with me. It's not going like it's okay. I want to know if we're all okay with that. If we're okay with running a game like that.
Yes.
Cool. Awesome. That's because it's important. I want everyone to feel safe and cool, but I also want you to be okay with pushing yourselves and trying to play a little bit more unsafe than you would normally. Because that's where a lot of good fun lies. So, who would like to read the score of this thing? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Would you please, Adam?
Just read the whole thing.
Yeah. Like we love Papa Tenderos, the whole thing. You don't have to read the movie night or further fiascos. Just.
I was like, there's gonna be a second here where I just list off some movies.
Yep.
Okay, so. It's a nice middle-class neighborhood with a nice mix of professional families and a nice, powerful homeowners association. Good people who get involved and know their neighbors. People who aren't afraid to tell you that the shade of blue you are painting your house is not exactly allowed by the association covenant. But lately, things have been unsettled around Poppleton Terrace. Property values are falling. Crime is rising. Longtime residents have been less than receptive to the suggestions of the Standards Committee, and now new people are moving in. People who do not like us at all.
Yes.
Are
you raising your hand for a question?
I wanted to say that while you were reading that, I got a revelation of where this was from. Remember in the show Gilmore Girls, they always had this scene where they were in a town hall and one person was always harping on about, like, you should paint it red-green instead of green-red.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you like Gilmore Girls. That's the perfect example.
That is precisely,
yes. Yes, you nailed it.
that.
Yes. So, perfect. This playset is going to be kind of cool because home invasion. Also, I don't know. I like a lot of Fiasco playsets because they let you control the dial of how weird it gets and the type of elements that can get into the game.
For example,
sorry, no, go ahead.
Like the picture for home invasion, there's actually a UFO in the background. Like, are there like aliens disguised as people moving in, or is it merely is that just there to spark your imagination?
Exactly.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Maybe like some of the new owners would really be some Korean special agents that have come by to learn and assimilate with America or something.
Yeah, that's actually absolutely could be.
They're immigrants.
Let me get my I have to get the
From
actual
a war-torn place.
Mhm. There was
just
an
for
episode of
reference.
Alias once, I think.
Yeah. Eric, do you want to explain the rules? I think you probably know them better than any of
Yeah.
us.
So the next step that's going to happen here is that we're all going to roll a bunch of dice. Or I'm just going to roll a bunch of dice and then we're going to start calculating it. I believe it's going to be 16d6.
Yep.
And then we're going to split. We're going to be splitting up this dice.
You-
Oh, I did not write roll because I'm not a clever man.
That's
I got a 54.
Okay.
That means we win.
clearly.
So what I'm going to say is, see if I can grab all of this dice here. Can I bring them all here? Oh, it brings them one at a time. Okay, that won't work.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
All right. We're going to do it textually.
I can bring it over if you want to explain the rules. 'Cause
Oh,
I think
yeah. Would you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's going to happen here is we're first going to be doing what's called setup. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to figure out who our character is, and more importantly, what our relationships are to each other. So looking here at roll 20, you can see this is us sitting around a table. Each of us have one of these corners of the Fiasco table. And that means the person you'll be having a relationship with the character to the person above you or below you, and to the right or to the left of you. So basically, like the L, the people, what is it called, adjacent to you, are the ones that you're going to have immediate relationships with. We're going to be fleshing out the relationships based on the setup stuff of this playset and based on the dice that come up from rolling a crap ton of dice. So once we have all that kind of getting set up and sort of what our characters are doing, we're going to be actually getting play. And what's going to happen is that we're all going to be trying to be collecting white dice or black dice through creating scenes. The way you collect dice is twofold. The first way you can do it is by creating a scene that you want to have, and most scenes revolve around asking a question. And what you're going to be trying to be doing there is you're going to be trying to roleplay that scene in a way that makes your character good and maybe succeed. And if they do, then maybe everyone else around the table they all get to vote. And if they think that you did succeed, then maybe they vote and you get what's called a white die, which would be good. Or if your character was bad, or it's bad, something bad happened to them, not that just you roleplayed bad. Just if something bad happens to them, then they could get a black die. And getting a bunch of black dice could be bad, but you can kind of also shoot the moon, if you would, with a bunch of black dice. It's so bad it's good. So basically you're trying to collect either white dice or black dice, and you're trying to get as much as possible, because at the end of the game you're going to be rolling all those dice, and that determines the outcome of your character. Like an epilogue. Kind of this is exactly what Adam was talking about in his last office hours. Basically you're going to be playing a game, and through all the different stories and interactions and hilarious things that are going to come up in the game, you're going to be collecting these dice. And these dice is sort of like your karma. And at the end of the game, it's going to determine whether your character, died from all their mistakes and they're in jail, they live happily ever after, whatever. The dice will help you explain that. Okay? So that's basically how the game's going to work. We're going to be making scenes. Or we're going to be selecting a die that we want to get, and other people are going to make scenes for you. And we're going to be doing that twice, and then there's sort of the middle part of the game called the tilt, where crazy things get shaken up, new elements get introduced into the game, and then we do 2 more scenes, and then we do epilogues a piece. So it's pretty quick. It's not necessarily the it's not a burning wheel campaign. So. Okay, so that's the quick scope of the game. So let's go ahead and begin play here. So we roll all those dice. We're going to try to select them and put them in order. So we have to have 8 dice, right?
I didn't see any dice on the mat sort of thing.
There are dice on the Fiasco mat right now.
Yeah,
I can't see them.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to basically cut down right the middle here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, and I'm going to make these ones a certain color, and these are going to be our black dice.
Nano, go into your settings and checkmark enable advanced dice. I think that might be it.
That's already ticked. Enable. I'm gonna reload it in Chrome to see if it has any difference, but I don't see any dice.
What are you using now?
I'm using Firefox.
Okay.
I've got enable background chat beep and enable advanced dice icons and drag and drop and
Yeah,
dots.
you should be. So yeah, try Chrome.
Oh, your browser doesn't support WGL necessary for showing 3D graphics.
That would be why.
Ew.
So yeah, switch to Chrome and it should be fine.
Okay, I'm just waiting for it to load up.
I'm gonna change these ones to be purple as well.
Oh, you can
So,
change the color. I couldn't.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
here we go. So black dice and white dice. Here. So don't worry about those dice in the middle.
Okay.
We're gonna use the dice above because then they're more visible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they?
They're the same. They're the same numbers that
They're
were
the same
rolled.
numbers. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
I
just colored.
just grabbed I literally bisected your group right there and said
Yep.
one half is white and one half is black.
Yep.
So the one on the left, the plain Jane Arial font ones will be white dice, and then the ones are black. It doesn't really matter at this point. So what we're going to be doing now is going to be choosing elements. And the way we choose elements in this game is that we all choose sort of like the caption, like the big title parts of it, as sort of like it's a two-pass system. So we're going to be choosing the type of relationship, right? Like the title, the big pass, the thing that's in bold. There's 6 different options of that. And then there's like other options below them. There's 6 other options below each of those 6 categories, right? There's 36. If you play Durance, it's very similar to that, also by the same designer. So what's going to happen here is we're all going to be taking turns grabbing the dice from those selections there. So you can only select an option that corresponds to the numbers on the dice. So if there's no 3s, then you can't choose an option that's 3.
Yep. So we're not actually creating characters. First, we do all of that, and then we create characters to fit it.
Sure, exactly.
Yep.
All right. So
but
could I have
secretly,
a
if you have a character idea that can kind of start working with that, that's totally fine to start with an idea as well.
Oh yeah.
But just don't be beholden to it if things change, right?
If the dice do not comply.
So it's a it's a little bit of a conversation.
I can't
Okay.
see any dice on the table or anything in Chrome or Firefox.
Just above
I
everything.
see the numbers.
Yeah, those are the numbers. Those
That's all.
are the
We
dice.
don't have any more dice.
Yeah, those are the dice.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that already what's rolled? Okay, so
Yeah, exactly. So, and number 3 is, I don't know why all of my PDFs open in Chrome and it makes it super frustrating to find, but this one is the plan. So the relationship, something about the plan is our relationship.
Ooh.
so with that 3, somebody's going to be the leader and somebody's going to be the minion.
Well,
The only 3. I'm gonna grab that 3 because I'm a selfish jerk, and I'm gonna make a relationship with Primarch with that. So I'm gonna grab that 3.
are relationships two-way? I think they're two-way.
They are. So I'm gonna put. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna delete it, and we're just gonna do this through a process of elimination of dice.
Yeah. The numbers don't matter after this.
Yeah, exactly. So, and number 3 is, I don't know why all of my PDFs open in Chrome and it makes it super frustrating to find, but this one is the plan. So the relationship, something about the plan is our relationship.
Ooh.
So with that 3, somebody's going to be the leader and somebody's going to be the minion.
Well, no.
No.
If you look, you see the number next to the word "the plan," the number 3. So first you choose a big category, then use a second die later to give.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the big capital black letter ones are like the big title caption ones. And then below that would be the second pass. Those are the
So
subsections. that
we
someone
actually
else
use
would choose.
2 dice per detail.
Yes. So,
Okay.
all right. So that's my
Think
turn.
Awesome.
Okay, Nick.
which way are we going? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, just go.
Yeah.
Okay, I shall grab number 6, one of the 6s.
The only
There's
6.
only one 6.
Okay.
6 means family.
And which relationship do you want to put that in?
Myself or Adam?
I will go with Eric.
We can't because we're not adjacent to each other, Nano.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
you are
so who
adjacent
am I?
to Primarch and Adam.
Yep. So if
Okay,
you see
so
the
go with
gray
Adam.
boxes, yeah.
Me and Adam can make a family together.
Yes.
Okay.
Our family shall be the greatest in the land.
And
lot
yours
of
was
Shall my son.
the title. The title for that was
from
family.
My father.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Cool.
I guess I could go next.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have an idea. Let me check if we have the dice for it. We do. I will take one of the last remaining 5s to make a relationship with Nano that are neighbors.
Awesome.
Near neighbors, though that is really small font size.
I got it. Don't worry, Primark.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, Nate Burrs.
So between me and Primark, we're neighbors, and between me and Adam, we're family. That's
Yep.
like
Correct.
what we're establishing now.
Yep.
Exactly. All right, and Adam.
So,
Oh, I forgot one thing. It's a minor thing. The last die that gets chosen is wild.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
forgot about that.
So,
So your second to last die is the most restricting. Interesting. Okay. And I can just take any of them, any of the numbers at the top.
Yep.
correct.
Whichever ones are left.
Amazing. Let's take a look. I'm just looking at sharing.
Wow, we've 0 6s.
I want to share something with Eric. We're going to share
Something.
object. Abstract or concrete.
Okay.
Under sharing, I'd like to point out that the middle option is very interesting.
Yeah, it is. Both of the middle options.
Sharing.
All right, Eric, it is your turn again.
And that was a 2. So I'm wiping out that first 2 there.
Yeah, sharing is a 2.
Ooh, I'm gonna steal that 5. And Adam, we're going to be sharing gossip over the fence. You little rumor monger, you.
So wait, how are you doing this?
Oh, so you chose the title of sharing,
Oh.
and then I chose the last 5 there for gossip over the fence.
Yeah,
Okay, so,
So-
with your
Yeah.
with the one after you can decide
for either one.
pick
Yeah.
a number as a detail. Okay, cool.
So now it's your turn again, and then you can choose a detail for either of the relationships you have, neighbors or family.
Okay, so it's one of the numbers there, so I could choose either 1 to 4, right?
1, 4, or maybe a 2, and then everything else will be 1s and 4s.
All right. 1 sec. Where did the page go? All right. So there it's.
Let's see. The
All
2
right.
neighbors are neighbors at war, which is fun, and the 2 under family, parent and child,
So what was the first one you mentioned?
neighbors at war. If you use the 2.
Actually, I was going to choose number 4 under family.
Awesome.
Yes, I think that shall be my choice. And it shall be between. Let me go and see the thing.
Oh, that'd have to be between you and Adam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you'd be adding the detail to our family relationship.
Yes.
Okay, so I will. So, do you want to be the black sheep, or should I be the black sheep?
The black sheep and the golden child is the option.
I can be the black sheep.
All right, I shall be the golden child.
Oh man, so you guys are children. So you're brothers and sister?
I don't think. Well,
They
I'd
might
actually
work.
like it better.
We don't
if
have
it
a letter
was
after.
like
You guys
so
might
like
be-
2 people living together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then let's see. I only have a 2 1s and 4s, and then the plan. Let me look at the plan. Ooh,
Isn't a bad
I
idea.
like that. 4 is that, and 1. I don't know if I can pass down 1. Makes so much
Yeah.
sense too. I'm gonna do 1 for the plan. Leader and loyal right hand. With the plan.
Nice.
So, Eric, do you want to be the leader or do you want to be the loyal right hand?
I don't know yet. I think we want to flesh some stuff out about
Let's
our
figure it out
relationship.
after. Yeah.
I think I'm leaning towards the right hand, no matter what it is. But
Okay.
let's see. So there's some extra stuff here on the setup that's not just relationships. what you can do is you can kind of augment a relationship with a particular need, object, or location. And when you do that, you're saying that, hey, this relationship, this thing is very, very important between both of you. And it helps signify parts of your relationship. And those types of things behave just like relationships, is where you select a category and then someone else selects a subset thing to it.
We might have messed up somewhere because it's Adam's turn and he has both of his relationships are full.
No, that's perfect.
So
That means he has to create a.
He chose art.
He can choose a object, need, or location.
Okay.
No.
I like need because I like fear in games.
Okay.
And I think need implies fear, hypothetically.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Fear of
we got
not
the
having it,
object
right?
of need. So which do you want to get?
I am going to get the plan in motion.
Ooh.
Ah,
So that's a 4. That's affirmative.
interesting. So could we only have one relationship?
Oh my god. Alright. I wonder what this plan in motion is going to be. This is cool.
Yeah.
Alright. So now it's Primark.
All right. So I still have to detail my relationship with my neighbor.
You can?
So-
Yep. Or select an object thing.
I could? Okay. You know what? I'm still a huge fan of Neighbors at War, and I can. Do I have a 2? Yes, I do have a 2. I'm going to spend that 2 to become Neighbors at War with Nano.
Hmm.
I wonder what that means. Oh, that's pretty good. I can already. Oh, okay. So then it's Primark and
Yeah.
Adam.
Sorry, I didn't. I go.
Did you have to choose something, Eric?
Is it back to me?
I think it is because it was Adam, and then it was Primark, and then it was you.
I think it should have been Eric and then me.
Yeah.
But-
I think
Oh,
it
that's
should
right.
have
So
I
been
you go
skipped,
now,
I skipped
Eric.
over my own damn turn. So that 2 goes back.
Yeah.
But I doubt I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna respect that 2, and I don't think I'm gonna take it from you.
Okay.
Maybe. Depends on. Oh yeah, perfect. I'm taking one of these 4s. We're replacing the leader.
Who the heck is Chris Nasser? I think
I think it's meant to be like just the name of a person.
like super hot, like single, eligible, maybe not eligible or single guy.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh yeah, this playset is definitely home invasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get the plan in motion to replace the leader because I'm the black sheep of my family. That's my motivation.
Oh, I thought you were going to.
Ah.
And I think you're helping me to dispose of whoever Primark's going to be.
Probably.
God,
I
are
am
we
like this. I'm like
are
the
we
super
aliens?
evil-
Maybe.
Are we like
like aliens
like
that simply just
body-
want to be good neighbors.
Yeah, like we're like the Primark. Are we like the alien group that like moved in? And you know,
Are we Third Rock from the Sun? Please tell me we're Third Rock from the
Yeah,
Sun.
like I think that's what I'm thinking. Like Third Rock from the Sun.
We're the
alien-
Solomon family. Yes.
That's why I think that might be why Adam might like. That's either why Nano or Adam are the black sheep. One of them is an alien. One of
I'm
them
the golden child. Adam's the black sheep.
is golden child and black sheep. Yes, it depends which one is liked. Is the alien liked or is the human liked?
Well, see, this is what. Okay, yeah, that's possible. I was thinking that that Adam wants to. I don't know. Are you an alien? Are you a black sheep? Are you an alien, Adam?
Yes.
Maybe. I
Okay.
don't know. Oh.
He's Kal-El. That's what we've decided here.
If you want to replace the leader, then and considering that my thing is leader and loyal right hand, I would be human if you're alien.
See, I was thinking you were the leader of the aliens. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, well, a lot of this we can find out to play what happens. But
Yeah.
I'm getting the idea that that either me or Adam's supposed to replace the.
Yeah, because you're the loyal right hand who yet is working with a with a plan for Adam's character to replace me.
Yeah.
You are the Jaime Lannister.
Yeah. Okay. So that was my turn, and you're doing Neighbors at War, which makes sense.
I'm gonna keep
Are we? Wait, are we? Are we
so,
like war? Are we like warring aliens in this like small town? Like we have to try to blend in with the humans while we're having this alien civil war.
It's like literally the least terrifying or strange alien.
So Primarch is at war with me.
Yes.
I'm
Not
just
like neighborhood war, actual warfare.
Yeah.
And then Nano and I have like this weird anime family conflict.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where I'm always just like shing.
Yeah.
This is like an oh my god. I kind of. Oh,
This is ending up amazing.
I wish our relationship was a little more romantic, Adam, because then it's like a Romeo and Juliet thing.
Whose turn was it?
Well, you could make it romantic.
We could see.
Like you two are like married, but you want to secretly be together.
Yeah, we can.
So,
Yeah, we'll figure this out. Okay.
Yep.
So we still got a bunch
Alright.
of dice left.
We do.
I think I'll pick a need because I already have a relationship, right? Could I have more than
Yes.
one relationship?
You do have more than one relationship. You have 2 relationships.
You have, but you can't have any more, I think was the question.
Yeah, you
Oh.
can't have any more than what you're
Yeah,
already
like could I
got.
have like another box?
Can't be too
that's
greedy
not
with those
related?
relationships.
Yep. Now we're after locations and objects and needs.
Yes.
Oh right.
Location is kind of amazing because it's like that place where everything happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's, yeah.
So actually, let me just look over locations. I think actually, I'm kind of going between like close quarters and behind closed doors. So let's actually see what's like, what are the numbers available for?
Fours and ones. Yep.
So that solves that.
Yep.
So
I guess you're choosing.
what does this mean? A storm drain at the intersection of Street 1 and Street 2. What could you do with that?
So locations are simply just background for the scene.
Exactly.
So it's just whatever you think is cool for it to be.
So are you choosing? Nano,
Okay,
are you
I've
indicating
got
that
it.
you're choosing close quarters as the category for the
No,
location?
I've got it. I want to have a need, and I want to get into a person's bed.
Okay, so that means you're spending 1. So what you can do
get
then is you need to spend 1 for it to get into. Is that all you can describe?
Okay,
at this
so I
point.
want to spend 1 to get into.
Cool. Is it my turn again? I think it might be Adam.
Might be me.
I think
Yeah.
it's
Well, it's a bit. The turn order's a bit weird, but I think once you go, we'll just reset it back to normal. Because I think then everyone will have gone.
No, it's Primarch. It's your turn. It's me, Nano, Primarch, Adam.
It normally is. I think we messed that up this last round. I don't think.
Eric, Nano, Primarch, Adam.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Adam, have you gone recently? Because I think we messed.
I haven't gone recently, no.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
you should go, and then we'll reset it back to normal.
Yeah, we
I think
fixed
I went
it.
before you. Or I went.
We once upon a game where we can't even get order around a table, right?
Yeah. Well, it kind of was unusual because you started with Eric on the top left, and then went to Nano on the bottom right.
Yeah. That's true. Okay.
I'm going to go for for object, and I'm going to go for 4 home degradation. I'm going to need a little bit of help defining that word, degradation. Let's look at that.
degradation means like it's breaking apart.
Yeah.
It's not as shiny. It's
Probably
doesn't
really
look as
old.
good. It's
Entropy.
like like if it's relationships with people, you'd be like, talk to each other. If it's object, it's like lust.
Yeah.
it's luster. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it's mostly just old stuff. Like one
Or
of them
it-
is a framed portrait of Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, or it could just be
Exactly.
things that are distasteful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The condition or process of
Oh,
degrading.
that makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things that are distasteful. Cracked foundation filled with termites.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
Okay.
might. I might make an object with.
Where are you seeing the object part?
If you keep scrolling down, you'll.
Yep.
So you chose home degradation, right?
Oh, objects. I stopped looking past locations.
Okay, so you chose home degradation. Are we getting back on order now? Is it back to me? No, it's Primark.
Now it's now it's you, Eric.
Okay, we're
Now
going.
we're back in
We're
order.
returning to regular order now.
Yes. Now it's
Okay.
you, Eric.
What is the regular order? Are we going around the table in roll 20 or?
We
No.
start with Eric. Let me draw a line actually.
We're doing the diagonal.
2, 3.
Yeah, so it goes. Yeah. Well,
That doesn't work.
It'd be good if that was
if
numbered.
you need to remove one of those lines. Oh, and then
It can't
actually
work
that still
because you
won't
have
help.
to use Portal 2 themed icons and arrows for me to understand it. And then we'll be okay.
Okay, that looks better.
Yep.
So, yes,
So
the game is whether we can actually get
I'm
the
going to
order correctly.
choose.
Got it. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick the need. I think so. The need was to get into, and I get to choose what that is. I think I'm gonna see what my options are. The need. So I have 1 and 4. Need to get into Chris Nasser's bed or the house that seems sort of abandoned. I don't know. Or home degradation. Oh my god! I'm choosing 4.
for needs.
No, for object. Corpse of a
Object.
relative.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
Awesome.
All right.
So
All right. So now what do I have available? I have a 1 and 4. So I think I'm going to pick Neighborhood Watch just because after Corpse of a Relative, Neighborhood Watch seems like the thing to go with.
Another object. All right. Now we should have an even number of dice.
yeah, I think I
whatever
didn't delete one.
details.
Something dumb.
Oh, okay. So this is the last one.
That is the last one.
So
Which means now it can be. Firstly, because of the last one, you have to use it under the need to get into.
Alright.
But it's wild. You can do any of them.
all right. So for under need, so I'm going to give a need between Eric. Can I give a need between Eric and Primark, or that's not how it works?
No,
It's just a need.
this
Alright,
fleshes out
needs
your
to get
need
into-
thing already.
Yeah.
That get into something.
This is your character's need. And it
Correct.
can be any of
Okay,
these.
so what I'm going to go with under get into, right?
Yep.
Right. Under get into, I'm going to say get into. I want to go with someone's bed, but someone else's business is very tempting too. I'm going to go with get into someone's bed.
All right.
So
The
you're getting
famous-
into Chris Nasser's bed.
Yes.
The famous Chris Nasser. He was in a movie once, an advertisement for toothpaste. Did you hear about him?
Nope. I was hoping we could replace the name to have it be for someone else. Is that something that can happen?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, if
Alright.
you wanted, but I kind of like keeping it as is.
I don't think he should be a player character or anything.
No.
No, like an NPC of a player character.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we don't need the direction stuff anymore.
Correct.
Now what we need to do is just spend a quick second coming up with our characters and describing them again.
Okay.
And then all of those dice need to return. Really, I need just 8 boxes of colors. If someone would help me, I'm gonna make a bunch of black boxes.
I'll make some white ones then.
Yeah. Good at those even dice.
So,
So
even.
symmetrical.
And I'm just going to put them here.
Cool.
So, what's going to happen now in part 1... Oh, they're not actually...
Let me
colored.
make them not transparent.
Yeah. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start making some scenes. excuse me, I start finishing up our characters, and then start making some scenes. So,
Yeah.
I still really like the alien idea.
I like the
I'm
idea.
willing to go with it.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
I really like the idea of. I don't know. I'm really cool. I'm really liking the theme that
down for,
we're
like, the
we're
good
warring
idea.
aliens.
Yeah. So
Like a covert war between us in like normal human, like pet entry.
So, what was I going to say? I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Eric, needs tend to be the driving factors of like what happens in the game for characters,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
So right now it's Nano's character, and then whose need is the planet of motion? Is that Adam or is that Eric?
That's between us.
That's for us
Between
to
both of you?
determine. Yeah, it's for us to determine.
Okay, cool.
So it's between me and Primarch to get into Chris Nasser's bed, and
One
it's
of us. Yeah.
and it's between like me and Adam to get a corpse of a family back, and for one of us to be the resolute black sheep and golden child.
No,
Mostly.
so
You actually
you
already
don't, no,
have
so Adam, hold on, Nano. I think you're jumping the gun a little bit. So the relationship between you and Adam is not a need to have a corpse or relative back. It's just the object that defines your relationship is something about a corpse or a relative.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if that's why someone's a black sheep. I think
Yeah.
something about a death in the family.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. My original, yeah. I mean, my idea is once again, we're like two warring tribes of aliens that have both come to Earth from like different planets or whatever,
Okay.
and we're having like a very covert war against each
Yeah,
other.
because we're cultured. We're not going to actually fight.
Yeah,
That's barbaric.
and I think the corpse was something. It was like your leader just died, right?
Yeah.
I'm cool.
I-
I
yeah.
like the idea of someone being like the
Right.
politician that everything has to be perfect.
So, but there's no GM in this, so
Yeah.
like my ideas are just as valid as
Yeah.
anyone else's.
Yeah.
Well, no. How I feel about it is if you want to have like the alien war, then I'm good with having like the alien war, because you two be
yeah.
really happy and stuff for it.
So it's like the standard like neighborhood war thing, but just dialed up to 11.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Um,
all right. Let's go with the alien war. That is not a war because you are both cultured aliens.
Yeah.
So-
I think that my character would be like the weird politician leader because of
Oh, yeah.
the like leader relationship.
Are you leader of the homeowners association too? Like,
I
are
think
you
I
the
would
leader of
be.
the humans?
I'd be like, yeah. I'd be the leader of the homeowners association, and I would be the worst.
Let's write this
person to
down.
talk to.
Yeah.
You-
Okay. Yeah. We'll get a chance to describe our characters and name them and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I think I know what inspiration to pull this from. One of my best friends has a stepmom that he hates, and she has this English accent and is very patronizing. Let's see if I can pull that off. I actually don't know her, but I just hear a lot about her.
So I'm going to be the pastor. I'm a religious person.
Are you an alien?
I'm a religious alien, and or I'm masquerading as a religious human, right?
Are we on Earth?
Yeah, I thought we were on Earth.
Yeah,
I think it'd be hilarious. Like this,
we
like
on
we're in like your normal American
Yeah.
suburb, like Gossip Girl town, but we're like Third Rock from the Sun Civil
Yeah.
War, right? With two different tribes of like aliens that look like people, you know.
Okay.
At least that's what I think.
Yeah,
You're
and
the
then,
thin man. You're the thin man. Is what's happening.
Yeah.
and then we discover each other, both groups of aliens who are like, they are infiltrating by being nice. We're infiltrating by being nice.
Damn, they're onto us.
There can only be one.
Yeah. Exactly. I think it's one of those like covert things where we both ended up infiltrating the same small town. Like,
Yeah.
all the way across
Like
from Earth.
computer
Both-
analysis says this is the best town to like
To
across
infiltrate.
the entire world to infiltrate. Everyone else thinks so too.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's gonna
The
be
people
good.
are just especially bland and unassuming here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I was gonna say, like, so Adam, what is our story? Are we both just like these super like boring suburban like brothers of like these super boring, I don't know, like engineering of like third generation engineering family or something?
Possibly.
Could I suggest something?
Yep.
Yes, go
I
ahead.
think Primarch and I are sort of the upstarts, and you guys were the alien. You were the OG alien infiltrators.
Yeah,
Like the corpse or whatever was probably your leader.
yeah,
And now you're kind of like splitting off between, like,
yeah. I took
Try to
power
keep
after
things
the
together.
leader died, and now a human is in charge of the homeowners association.
Oh my god, a human's in charge.
Like, yeah, one of my characters is like the only human, maybe. You
That's
could be an
not
alien,
supposed
Eric.
to
And I'm just completely like unaware of the whole alien thing. I'm just mean.
So is it going to be like that episode of The Simpsons where like you two are holding hands together and everyone is like, aren't you supposed to hate each other? And you're like, if you could think of another way where we could exchange our completely normal food, I would like to hear it.
I just realized we have to have a plan with our relationship.
Yeah.
Between the-
So what is our plan?
Between the pastor and the leader of the homeowners association.
Well, I'll follow you. Yeah, like I will whatever
This is true.
whatever your thing is. Hey, hi, Rule Spy, by the way. So, I don't know. I kind of were you thinking about going with your character as a leader, Primarch? You think of it being a human?
I'm thinking of being a human, and I think if it works, I think
I was going to say, aren't me and Primarch the ones that are supposed to be at war, and Eric and Primarch are the ones that have the plan to be the Sith, to be like the Sith and Master?
Oh my god. I just got the idea. The Chris Nasser is the homeowners association leader. And he's
Yes.
single.
I'm not the leader.
And
I want to be the leader.
to be the leaders, you have to marry him. And you're like fighting over him.
I'm just gonna full on flirt my way into his bed, and then
That's my plan. I've got a name
Yeah.
that says I'm going to get into
okay,
their
that's your
bed.
plan. So then, what would I be? What if I'm his wife? I'm I'm Miss Nasser, and you want to seduce him, partly to get back at me and partly to gain power. Does that work?
I was actually good. My sort of plan when I thought of that was to get into the bed with the wife of Mr. Nasser, but instead it could be that. Because I thought Miss
True.
Nasser
It
was going
does
to be
technically
Yeah, but it could be
just-
that Chris Nasser is dead. And the bed is for Miss Nasser, right?
That's true. Chris Nasser
So
is the
then-
former leader of the homeowners association.
This is getting so convoluted.
No,
Yeah.
so
Perfect. This is perfect.
no, okay. So yeah, let's all kind of just describe our characters a little bit and figure out their relationships
Yeah.
then. So I'm gonna be a
Okay.
pastor. I'm an alien infiltrator.
I don't know. I was thinking like since me and Adam were like doing the black sheep golden child thing, I would like to think that I'm like following the family tradition, whatever that could be, as rigidly and as I don't know, as prescribedly as humanly possible or something like that. Because it seems like a very golden child thing to do.
Yeah, I could see
Yep.
that. Okay, I'm trying to come up with I don't know, Primarch, let's work together. Let's figure out our relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. So the plan is for you to become the homeowner leader.
The plan could be that. It could be that I already am the homeowner leader, and my plan is to become like political district leader. I don't know. A few ideas. Because someone is the leader right now. But if Chris Nasser is dead, then
It doesn't have
I
to
think
be.
true. If he is, it makes sense if one of us.
Or he's
was.
an eligible bachelor.
This is true.
Um,
Does it make sense, Nano, if we're both at war and competing to get into Chris Nasser's bed?
Yes.
yeah, that's what I
Because
thought.
he.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. He is
Yes.
the leader of the Homo Association, who is also the most eligible bachelor in what's the name of this place? Poppleton Terrace,
Yes.
and we both want in.
So, I wonder, should I be like, I don't know, a very alluring, damsel trying to get my way in or something?
Are you an alien shapeshifter?
We could figure that out during play of how you do that.
Yeah, exactly.
But then how would my dearest brother what would my dearest brother think of that?
I don't know.
Yeah, Adam, what do you think about your black sheep? What
Well,
makes you a black sheep?
You can still be the golden child if you want, Adam. Like, so far apart from having the need to get into Chris Nasser's bed, I think that's the only part of my character that's been nailed down.
Okay.
I like being the upset outcast of the family. That is
All right.
for me.
You are the maker of chaos in all of this. We're all like, we pursue our needs and what we want, and you're just like, screw everyone.
Okay. So, so I think my character, I'm the new pastor. Like the old pastor went away, like got reassigned or whatever, and I'm the new one trying to get an idea for the town.
I love that.
Yeah. So Pastor Alfred Franklin is very much a maybe it should be Reverend.
I think that makes sense.
What's the difference?
This is like,
I have no idea. Actually, what if his name's Reverend Pastor?
Reverend is
his
higher.
name is Reverend Pastor.
Reverend Father Pastor.
Reverend tends to be a title more associated with more conservative.
That sounds like a name an alien tried to make up.
Yeah, I feel like this is totally the alien front. This isn't.
We try to understand human language. We use all the names.
Reverend Father Pastor.
Yep.
Definitely not an alien in disguise. Infiltrating human society. Trying to gain a cult following. To lead him to world domination.
Of course.
So, after 3 seconds of Googling, it appears that the pastor is the one that leads people of the church, whereas the reverend is just a title of somebody that's a member of the leading part of the church.
So pastor is
pastor means shepherd. So you're guiding the flock.
And then if you're a reverend, you're just like one of the like board, basically.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
so then is my name Pastor Father Reverend?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
I think regarding our relationship, to detail it more, and we can figure this out during
Yeah.
that we have. I think my in terms of leader and loyal right hand, does it make sense if my character just sort of like bulldozes over you during conversations?
Yeah, yeah. Well, who do you think you are?
Oh,
are you the priest? And like I'm like your errand boy?
I don't think so. I think I'm definitely not the leader, but I think I'm like the second in command or something. Let me look. They actually wrote down.
You are the leader. You're the alien leader, or you're the leader of our plan.
This is true.
Right.
Yeah.
And your plan is to get into to win Chris Nasser.
Win Chris Nasser, and therefore dominates the world.
Yeah. And so okay.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
So, as an object, I have corpse of a relative between me and Nano. Is that an object that connects the two of us, or is that just?
I think it is.
It's an object that connects the two of you.
Yes.
Okay, so it's our relative for sure, and it's the corpse of that relative. The corpse of the mutual relative. Got it.
Also, if we're dallying, dilly dallying. Wow, thank you for the host, AP Gaming.
Awesome.
Thank you for the host,
Thanks,
Tux.
Arthur. You're cool.
Oh, thank you for the host, Nanosphere.
I should do that too.
Yeah.
Okay. And if we're conversing and setting up, and we're not like in the interest of time, just declare what your character is, and we'll figure it all out. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Cool.
Right.
All right.
So.
All right.
Yeah, I like it. I'm Pastor Father Reverend from this faraway town of Clarksburg. I was recently transferred to lead your flock to the good word of Jesus Christ.
Obviously.
Oh yeah, I have another question for Nano.
People say I'm related to whoever Primarch is. That's why we spend so much time together.
So, Nano, what kind of age do we think
Probably
are
not true.
No, yeah, by people I thought you meant Twitch, so I was like, wait, what?
Oh.
Nano, did you hear that?
Hey Nano,
Sorry?
what age do we think our characters are?
I don't know. I don't know.
I imagine you're the older of the two of us.
Yeah, I was thinking that I would be under whatever we would consider middle age. So okay, I was thinking that I don't know, we could be 30 or something. Because
Okay.
like I would be 30, you would be 21 or 25 or something. That's just two numbers I pulled out of my ass.
Look, 21's a very relatable age for me. I could play a 21-year-old. I am a 21-year-old.
Ah, that's good. I chose that then.
Let's make me ancient. Let's be ancient together.
Okay, so we'll be I don't know, we'll be 221. You'll be 221 and I'll be 330 or something.
Once I was 300,000 years old.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be ancient together, but secretly just middle age and a kid who gets drunk and gets rid of the family.
Awesome. So, Beatrice McMasters.
I'm just trying to generate a random name and I'm finding it very like just a random
Just make a very good name. Just any old name.
yes. I just need it to be So, is Chris Master going to be a female or a female person or a male person? Since it seems like it could be any. Like the name is not really one way or the other.
Let me look, because it mentions Chris Nasser a few times in the book, but it's totally up to us.
It does.
Yeah, actually, you can get into Chris Nasser's bed. You can get out of Chris Nasser's bed. You can also, let's see, when you are friends with Chris Nasser, you are family. Is one of the family relationship.
That makes
cool.
it sound like
Okay.
It's a mafia sort of thing.
He's definitely the leader of the homeowners association, or was, or is. If he's like, everyone must like him. And then, yeah, to get in with the whole Nasser family is one of the needs.
So yeah, describe Beatrice McMasters for us, Primarch.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know if I'm going to stick with my original concept because of the whole, like, I assume she was human, but I don't think she is anymore. I think she's definitely an alien. I think that I still think she's pretty, like, narcissistic.
You'd have to be like the partner of a homeowner person, wouldn't you?
I absolutely love the idea that you're an alien, and I was lost or something like that on the way here, and I like finally found you, and like now we're reunited, and you're gonna like win over this town now.
Yeah.
But lo and behold to us, Nano and Adam.
Yep. So let's see.
They're like a bunch of ancient aliens that were just here before or something.
So I think she's probably in her like late 30s. Beatrice is probably extremely beautiful, but also like slightly older.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
as an alien, could she like have this kind of very creepy kind of alien understanding of beauty that's to humans like, does its job very well, but it's also just tiny bit out like strange.
Like you like perfect symmetry.
yes, I'm like
you like the uncanny.
like an inhuman obsession with exact symmetry, and so yeah, like that's probably the thing with Beatrice. She looks weirdly symmetrical. She has no. If she has a pimple, she's a pimple on the other side of her face too. If she like, maybe she's wearing like a skin suit, and her skin suit is like, if something happens to you, copy it on the other side as part of its thing.
Yeah, it's perfectly symmetrical. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's very much the what is it? The uncanny valley is with her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Alright,
I think Pastor Father Reverend is very much like your blonde hair, blue eyed, like really tan, like looks like he plays golf all the time, like standard white guy. You know what I mean? Like he looks too obnoxiously like bland.
Yeah.
Are you the leader of my youth group?
Can I just ask? Could it be like you
That's
just
why
your
Michelle
new one.
Dawson.
Could it be like you just looked up one episode of People and you just like saw all these blonde people and it like that's what I want?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like-
absolutely.
It's like this person. Yeah, it's really weird. How old is Pastor Father Reverend? Is he like young, or is he like like?
Oh no, I'm around the same age as you, Beatrice, or like
Okay.
are we chose the same age around each other? Like who
Cool.
knows how old we are?
Yeah, we're several centuries old, but
Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
All right, so
it's good.
so I don't.
Yeah. So Adam, are you like part of the church? Are you like in the youth group, or are we just neighbors? Okay.
Well, we're both.
I'll support
Oh,
the
okay.
pews.
Yeah, we're neighbors. So let's talk about our relationship a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm like a rebellious youth, and you're the thing that's grounding me.
Me?
Oh, I am.
Pastor
Oh!
Father Reverend.
Okay. Who were you? Were you close to the corpse of your relative, your object? Am I like stepping in as sort of like a surrogate parent?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the black sheep.
I like it.
Yes, I like that.
Okay.
And with you, I'm not the black sheep anymore.
Yeah.
Cause-
Are you a human, Adam?
I think I'm an alien.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're both aliens too.
So
Yeah.
we're all aliens.
We're all aliens.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay then. So for everyone watching then, picture like Gossip Girl's regular old city town, like small town America, but there are sets of aliens who have infiltrated the town that look like people, and they're currently inadvertently vying for the same power over this homeowners association to win Chris Nasser his heart and marry him and become leader of this town.
So I wonder why we want control over the homeowners association. Is it like this sort of game?
No, it's a Game
I
of
think you
Thrones,
said you
man.
wanted
It's
control.
like where the power is.
If you've seen anything regarding homeowner association, it's just like we need the power, and if you can control people's homes, you can control their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna. Yeah, you two.
What if
like,
we're all
like,
misguided
like,
and think that that's what the power is?
Exactly. We're all like, humans care so much about this.
I guess, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, they care so much, it has to be important.
Yeah.
We must control it.
Like, we look at the Queen of England, and she's mostly a figurehead, and then we look at homeowner associations, and that's where the real power is.
Yeah. Awesome.
So it's an actual like alien infiltration.
We think that if we
Planet sort
ever,
of thing, and
yeah.
we think that's
I think
the way to go
we
about
control
it.
the planet once we control the homeowners
See,
association.
what I had in my mind was that we know each other's alien races exist.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking that we could be like separate aliens. We could be another race of aliens or something that was like here already, and
Yeah.
for some reason, like for me, I thought it never occurred to me to like want to be like powerful or anything. I always just really had a thing for like what is it, Mrs. Cassier or something. Like the fact that she was married or attached or anything that never mattered to me. I was
So,
just like
That's
what-
awesome.
so
So
like
you're pursuing him just because you like him, and I'm just like, no, he's mine.
Yeah.
yes.
So then,
He's a very appreciable human, and I would just like to be as close as possible to this very
Yes.
appreciable
He is a
human.
fine specimen.
oh, this is perfect. And I think then my character realizes that it's that now that we see that Nano's character is doing that or whatever, maybe it would be something to the effect that like love or whatever is like makes me influences Adam and I's relationship and being like, oh, that's love and that's important and that's power. That's what humans' power is, and like it's not Beatrice, and like that's where our plan is.
So my name, I've got it. My name is going to be Domenico Cross.
Domenico Cross.
That's a nice, I think, alien perception of a human name.
Adam, you were gonna say something before?
No.
Okay. Shut down.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're playing story games. No, but
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and
What is so Adam? What's the black sheep's character's name?
sorry. I just made this gesture and then hit the ground, but then I hit my laptop and then the CD case opened.
Oh.
There we go.
Perfect.
Let's get your name and then we'll go to our first break and then we'll
Chaotic
play.
Corn
Control panel and then it works.
Chaotic Corn Dogs is right. We need names for
Yeah.
our.
So I got to be a cross, but I think I'm going to be born Rudolph, and I'm going to be named Rudy. So I'm going to be Rudy Cross.
Excellent.
And you're my youth leader, so it's a joke. It's fun. I was made to be there all along.
Potato and corn dogs have a really good point from chat.
Yeah.
So we have to have an alien race name, and they totally have to be like pedantic.
They have to be
Okay,
opposites of
I've
each
got
other.
one.
Yeah.
I've got one. So one could be this. How do you say this? The Vlolnardu. The Vlolnardu.
Okay.
How
And then-
would that be pedant? Like,
And then what would be the other one?
what would be the opposite of that?
Yeah.
How about it's something? Okay, here's one that I think would be good.
Klingoffs.
Yeah, Klingons and Klingoffs.
So he could be like, oh, you're like those Vlolnardus, and be like Vlolnardu. Very important, Vlolnardu. So the other one could be the Zaitsu.
I would prefer if they were more closer sounding, but like
Yeah.
I put more opposite.
Maybe they used to be the
Oh,
same
alright.
alien
Like,
race, like
yeah.
way long time ago, and then they like split off. Like that,
Yeah.
that doesn't even have to be a thing, but it's like it would be like that. Their names would be similar enough that you'd be like, oh, that might be a thing.
I don't know. Let's leave. Maybe we'd leave it to play,
Yeah.
but it'll work. Okay, but let's take our first break because it's past the hour. So we'll be back in 5 minutes, and we'll actually begin with our scenes.
Yes.